Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thanks ever so much for joining me on your week ahead reading. We're looking at the 21st to the 27th of September 2020. The setup looks slightly different because last week I did record for the channel, but I just didn't have a chance to put it up. I was so busy. So this week I decided to record from Logitech. Now on Logitech I could still edit in a software program that I use called Mavavi, which speeds up, the shuffle and everything. But I just thought that's just going to take too long, and I really want to get something out this week because I just haven't been putting anything out. I've not been consistent enough, and it's really hard when I record via the HD camera. So hopefully this will be okay. If the camera flickers or anything like that, I do apologise, but this is the best that I can do for the channel this week. Okay, I'll probably get back to doing the actual. This is a HD webcam anyway, but it's just that I've already sorted the cards out, so I don't have to go through the whole rigmarole of trying to speed up shuffles. What I can tell you though is this week the cards that we are using, your general message this week, Scorpio, we're using Ciro Marchetti's Tarot of Dreams. For your work reading, we are using the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. Sorry that the camera tends to flicker every time I pick up a deck. And for the tarot, for your love area, we're using the Tarot in Wonderland by Barbara Moore. Okay. And your spiritual message, you're using the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck by Amanda Lovelace. Okay. So let's have a look at what's going on here. Wow, the lighting is just, every time I come to this time of day, the lighting just goes crazy. It's really weird how everything how the lighting shows up on the cards, which I need my twin sister to give me my ring light so that I can put that on the card. So when I come to do the reading at this type of day, the lighting really doesn't have an effect on what's going on here. I think I can get it tomorrow actually when I go and see her. Anyway, let's have a look at what the general message is. The general message is the Eight of Cups. There's something that you need to abandon or let go of. Eight of Cups is all about abandonment and letting go. What is it your back's turned to then? A relationship. I think the general message this week is it's time to release, to let go of a relationship. So there's somebody that you're really close to, or it could be a working relationship, or it could be, the lovers is a love relationship. So I think it's time to kind of let go of this. Let's have a look at the situation here. Eight of Coins, Ten of Coins energy. I mean, this could be a marriage. Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles could be a marriage. Maybe some of you guys were married for a long time, or you're in a long-term relationship, but it's time to let go of it. Okay, Three of Wands. Some of you guys are actually longing still, because the Three of Wands represents the word longing. So some of you guys are still longing with that Three of Wands energy showing there. The Hermit energy showing here. Now that's an interesting one because I'm sorry, the lighting on these cards really just gets on my nerves. When I look at it I could cry sometimes. I just not crying being over the top, but I just recording at this time of day is a nightmare, especially as I really need my ring light, and I haven't got it at the moment because my sister's got it, but it just skews when I'm trying to do readings. The lighting is just, I've moved my camera around because I know that if I move it out, can you see? It's even worse. It just goes like that, you wouldn't be able to really see much. So I've tried to move the reading more in, and it's still messing about, and I've got several more to do after this that are going to look like this, which I'm really upset about, to be honest. Let me just see if I can get something done with the actual, I don't know whether, no, that would turn everything dark. Let's have a look if we can. That might not be too bad. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I can do with the lighting just to get it a little bit better on these cards, so we can see the reading a bit better. What's this here? Oh no, that's turned that. Okay. Well. Yeah, I better not move them up there anymore because the lighting's getting really bad on those. Yeah, just bear with me one moment. I'm going to try and do something else. Okay, let's see if this, I'm going to put on my other computer screen and see if that can give me any more light on this at all. Come on, turn on. Sorry about this. I'm on time constraints to get everybody done today. Right, is this going to open up for me or not? Right. Let's just see if this can give a bit more. Well, I think it's giving a bit more. Anyway, you've got the Hermit here. Three of Wands energy. So, you know, I don't think this is long. I think it's time to... some of you guys may have been waiting a long time as well for something to happen, because the Hermit can be slow. Hermit can be a long time. And the Three of Wands can be waiting, because you can see he's waiting for his ships to come in. But it may be that this is going to be very slow with the Hermit. Hermits also represent to distance oneself, to isolate oneself as well, to gain I mean, this could be a time where you can gain insight from this situation. There are lessons to be learned in this situation. I just feel that you need to let go of a relationship, a long-term relationship or a marriage that you were once a part of, Scorpio here. Okay, Three of Wands could also be, well, why don't you start connecting in with other people as well? Because the Three of Wands is a card about connecting with others, you know, networking, branching out with that Three of Wands energy showing there. Okay, I think there's two things with the Three of Wands and the Hermit in a way. I think that it's saying that this week is a week for letting go for something that you've been involved with, or someone you were involved with for a very long time. I just think that now is the time to kind of let go of that person, because some of you guys have been holding on to that person for far too long. And there are an amalgamation of things that you could do. You could reach out to others, Three of Wands energy. You could do internet dating, maybe that type of thing. But also you could use this as a time really to just focus on yourself as well with the Hermit. So I think there's a couple of things you could do here as well. Let's have a look at what the work reading is saying to us. So we've got the Devil card showing up here. In terms of work with the Devil, it's really hard work, that card is. It can mean a couple of things. Sometimes the Devil card shows up when we're really focusing in on making money. So this is a card about being a slave to the material. You know, when you get the Devil card, it's ruled by Capricorn, and Capricorn is all about making money. When you get that card, it's about kind of making lots of money so you can buy, you know, a house or a car, or you can buy nice things, or whatever the case is. So this is the card about being really focused in on work. And, you know, it's a good card when it comes to absolute obsession, because sometimes this card can represent just being obsessed with making lots of money, showing there with the Devil energy. And it's a card about dedication as well, because Capricorns are very dedicated to work. They love to work. This is why you get the sign of Capricorn representing things like the boss, wealth, and real success as well. But also, by the same token, the Devil can also be a card that represents being a slave to the grind. You know, being really tired, or it can represent somebody who's not very nice in the workplace, or it could represent with the devil energy being on lockdown, being in chains. You know, feeling that you're at the 9 to 5. There's no way, there's no freedom within the job with the Devil energy. Let's have a look at the next one here. The Devil and the Nine of Cups, which I quite like as a combination. I mean, this is pure pleasure to me. This is pure pleasure. I actually feel that the message for work this week is to really kind of focus in on work. I think not only is work going to bring money and rewards with that Devil energy showing there, but I think with the Nine of Cups energy in time, or if you're not feeling this way at the moment, Scorpio, in time it's actually going to feel quite good. I think it's going to bring a lot of good things to you as well. The Nine of Cups, it's interesting that the Nine of Cups and the Devil card, the similarity between both cards represents pleasure, and it represents material pleasure for both cards. So there's a need to focus in on material pleasure and focus on working hard this week with the Devil energy, because I do think that it's going to bring results with that Nine of Cups energy. But also there's a need to be grateful. When I look at this particular Nine of Cups under This Might Hurt Tarot, it's not so much about wishes coming true, but it's more about just finding a sense of contentment and satisfaction and gratefulness and, you know, gratitude as well. Let's have a look at the next one. Wow. So I'm just seeing money is manifesting here. I don't know whether you can see that Ace of Coins because the lighting's pretty bad. It's just washing out the coin. But the Ace of Coins here, see that? Ace of Pentacles. I think that this is a week for working really hard with the Devil energy showing there. Okay, because I think if you work hard, then you're going to manifest money. You're going to make a lot of money if you work hard. If you really focus hard on kind of just achieving the goals, you'll make a lot of money showing here. However, you do have the Three of Swords, which can be difficult decisions, or it could be disappointment with the Three of Swords energy showing there, or it could show conflict with the Three of Swords energy showing there. Okay, so however, you're going to have some difficult decisions to make because some of you guys are really trying to juggle different things. You're trying to juggle your home life, you're trying to juggle your relationships with the work. Now that makes sense to me quite a bit because not only is this Capricorn, that's Capricorn too. Two of Coins is first deacon in Capricorn. Okay, and this is ruled by Capricorn. So we can see that some of you guys are really working hard this week. Okay, and there's two parts to this. I think number one in work, Scorpio, I feel that with the devil energy, you've got to focus on the goal. And the goal is to make money. So no matter how hard things are this week, there is a need to really be quite tunnel visioned with that devil energy. Because I feel that if you really focus in on work with the devil energy, you're going to manifest with that Nine of Cups a lot of money. Money's just going to come to you through hard work. So even though things might be difficult and you may feel really tired and you're like, oh man, I can't do this. I'm really knackered. I don't know whether I can carry on doing this. I think the universe is saying stay focused on the goal with that devil because the devil is a stalker, man. The devil is like obsessed with work. He's obsessed with making money. He's obsessed with material. So there's a need to become obsessed this week with work because you're going to manifest the money that you seek. Okay? However, it's not going to be a walk in the park because you're going to reach a point where you're going to have to in fact you're going to reach a really pivotal moment where you're going to have to make a difficult decision between doing one thing or the other. Okay, because this is Three of Swords is, you see the sword in the center there, these two swords at the side are balanced, but there's a sword in the middle that throws these swords off their axis. So therefore with the Three of Swords, even though this is a week for focusing, hunkering down, working really hard with that devil energy, you're manifesting all of that money. Some of you guys are doing too much. And I think that you're going to have to make a really difficult decision with the Three of Swords to do one thing or the other with the Three of Coins. Because some of you guys are trying to do everything this week. And if I'm being honest with you, when I really look at it that way, what I can say is that you're not Superman or Superwoman, Scorpio. You want to be Superman or Superwoman. You know, you want to be able to do everything this week. But this may be a week where you can't do everything. Focus on the work, of course, because it's going to bring results. It really will. It's going to bring some good results if you really focus on the work. However, at some point this week, you're going to have to make a really tricky decision with that Three of Swords to do one thing, to focus more on work or maybe on more on something else. But there's going to be a really difficult decision that you make this week to do one thing over the other. Okay, just know that. Finally, for love, what have we got? Knight of Wands, the arrival, perhaps, with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands means an arrival. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've seen the arrival of a King of Swords. Some of you guys, I think this is a new person, or maybe this is somebody that you know. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this person really likes you. This person's expressing their feelings. I'm seeing the arrival of this king here, and I think this person's really expressing their feelings towards you, or they're trying to show you how they feel. The Wheel of Fortune. I don't really feel that this is a card that I would read as destiny, though. Let's have a look. Or something could be destined with the wheel. The Tower, but I think it's I think it's destined. It depends on what the Tower is. The Tower could be failure, because I think with the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune for me is a game of chance, but it's also destiny. It's your fate. I think this thing is destined to fail with that Tower, but I'm going to clarify what that Tower is. It could be that it's destined to explode, so it's destined to kind of like get bigger and that type of thing, or it's destined to not, you know, to fail because it breaks down as the Tower. Let's have a look. What do you mean by that Tower in two cards? What do you mean by the Tower in two cards? What do you mean by that Tower in two cards, please? Right. Oh, we've got the Wheel of Fortune again. Oh my God, the same cards. The Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. You got the two cards in this reading here. It means the Wheel of Fortune. It means something is changeable here. Or does it mean that your destiny is this person, perhaps? Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords. Maybe it means that this person is your destiny. Or you're destined to be with this King of Swords. You've got the world here. It's almost like you're fated. This is fate. I think with the Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like this person is your soulmate, King of Swords in the world. I just feel that I think this is destined to explode into something else. I don't always read the Tower as a negative. It feels like this relationship is destined to explode into something else. This can also be this relationship is destined to rock your world, to shake you up, to shake things up, because the Tower is shaking things up. So what I'm seeing for love, for some of you guys, if you're single, I'm seeing the arrival of this king. This person will express their love to you or express their feelings to you. They're going to really like you. Maybe there's some flirtation going on here. I think this is destined to shake things up in your world, perhaps with the Tower energy. Because I feel that there's a destiny aspect to that wheel. And I think that this king with the world energy is your soulmate. I think that this is the person that you're meant to be with going forward. So I think that if you've been single a long time, Scorpio, either within this week or the next few weeks, we're seeing somebody arriving into your life and they're just going to shake everything up. So what you thought you knew before about yourself, and I think that in a way, when I look at this, what it feels like it's saying is that some of you guys, Scorpio, have turned around and said, love is not for me. I actually feel that. I actually feel that looking between the lines, some of you guys have turned around and you've said, I don't want a relationship. Relationships are not for me. I'm going to stay single, blah, blah, blah. But the arrival of this king, okay, who is expressing and showing that their interest to you, I think it's destined with this Wheel of Fortune to shake things up in a really big way with the Tower energy showing here. Because I think that you're destined to go the whole distance with this individual showing here. So I just feel that this is somebody who is coming in. I think they're coming in to shake things up. I think there's a major shake-up happening for some of you guys in love. Some of you guys said that you didn't want love, said that you were never going to fall in love again, and then suddenly, but that's usually the way, you say something and then suddenly something else just changes. I think somebody is coming in to shake your world up in terms of love in the next few weeks, Scorpio. Let's have a quick look then at the reading again before we just have a look at the spiritual area here. Firstly, in terms of the general message, some of you guys need to leave behind a relationship that you were in for a long time, okay? You need to spread your wings with the Three of Wands. You need to go explore other people with the Three of Wands. And some of you guys need to use this as a chance to get to know who you are a little bit better with the Hermit. In terms of work, some of you guys, your focus and your hard work with the Devil is definitely going to pay off with those two cards. So I could read it that way as well and say that this week for work, some of you guys have been working really hard with that Devil. You've been really tenacious and really focused in. And I think with the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, it's going to pay off in a big way. But I also feel that for some of you guys, Scorpio, you're going to face a very difficult decision where you're going to have to focus on doing one thing or the other. Okay? Because some of you guys are trying to juggle work, career, with other stuff, and it won't work. You can't do both together, so you're going to have to kind of make a choice between whether you do one thing or the other, okay? Because you're really going to have to focus in on that. Finally, in terms of love, I think either this week or in the next few weeks, I'm seeing the arrival of an individual here. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius individual here. This person here really likes you. You've got the Page of Cups here. I think that this person is destined to shake your world up. They're destined to bring this huge difference into your world. Whatever you said about yourself before, Scorpio, it's not the way. Seriously, it's not gonna. It will not be so. Some of you guys are saying, I'm never going to fall in love. I'm never going to meet the one. I'm never going to have this. I'm never going to have that. No, this person's coming in to tell you, actually, I'm here. You told the universe that you were going to stay on your own, that you're going to remain single forevermore. No, this person has come in to shake things up. This person has come in to shake things up, and they're going to shake things up for you in a very big way. If they don't arrive this week, I believe in the next few weeks, this person will come in, and you're going to be like, whoa, what the hell happened here? Incredible. Let's have a quick look at what the spiritual message is. Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Wow. Let's have a look at what this is saying in the book. 24. Remember to practice self-love. 24. So remember to practice self-love. You're familiar with the concepts of self-love and self-care, but either you've never actively practiced them, or there's something you've fallen behind on. Either way, you should get back on track. Keep yourself maintained in all ways, big or small. That can mean calling it quits to take a luxurious bath instead, or that can mean putting on a rosewater face mask and getting out your planner so you can sort out your life before it gets too out of control. Fantastic. Oh, I love that reading. You've got a lot on, Scorpio. You got a lot of stuff on. Incredible. But yeah, thanks for your time, Scorps. Always a pleasure to read for you. If you'd like your own private reading, click on the link in the comment section below or the ends screen. And also, please make sure that you share the video, and you also subscribe if you haven't already. And also, please comment at the end of the video, even just to say hi, whatever, because it really helps the algorithm and the growth of the channel. All right, love you guys loads. Speak to you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.